The Labour Employment and Empowerment Program of the federal government has been officially flagged off, targeting to create 2.5 million jobs in 2 years. Vice President Kashim Shettima performed the ceremony at the State House, saying the initiative is deliberate to leverage innovations and the nation's large young population to close unemployment gap and place the country on the global map as an economic hub. Joseph Utsen reports.
In this hall are prospective entrepreneurs. Not less than 2.5 million of them will be benefiting from the Labour Employment and Empowerment Program, an initiative of the federal government to redefine youth empowerment by providing clear pathways for skills development, job placement, and entrepreneurship growth. Vice President Kashim Shettima launches the scheme, which targets all sectors of the economy.
Lead aims to provide comprehensive training that equips our people with the right skills to compete and contribute into the global economy. And this intervention is just not about creating jobs, it is about transformation.
The success of the scheme is to be driven by digital technology, where those seeking skills training, expert instructors, and employers, as well as those needing their services around the world, will engage each other.
This program, when fully operational, will not only tackle youth unemployment, but will address other cross-cutting lingering issues such as security, economic growth that will advance our national priorities and the attainment of the renewed hope agenda of this administration.
Development finance institutions and the private sector, whether you are in education, trade, youth, development, technology or agriculture, there is space for you under the LEAP umbrella.
Really emphasize the need to ensure that all those jobs are decent, and in the context of Nigeria, to make sure that none of those job holders will be paid below the minimum wage.
I want to say, at any stage where the input of the labor movement is required, where our assistance is required, we'll be there because it will benefit the people of Nigeria.
One of the important features of this scheme is the launch of the NIP portal to market the 2.5 million entrepreneurs so that those who need their services globally can engage them, with the federal government serving as guarantor. In Abuja, Joseph Utsen, NTA News.
A significant improvement in local production has led to drastic drop in importation of petroleum products, especially premium motor spirit, PMS, otherwise known as petrol, into Nigeria. Chief Executive of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, Farouk Ahmed, confirmed these at the periodic briefing organized by the presidential media team at the State House. The chief executive, who highlighted the trends in local production of petroleum products and importation, acknowledged a steady improvement in sufficiency level in products for the country. He attributed the improvement to various policies, including the early decision of the current administration to remove fuel subsidy and the encouragement to backward integration initiatives in the oil and gas sector.
So if we run through across, you can see that local production is displacing imports. So it's just natural. So we don't have to say stop issue license for importation, but if local refining comes up, it automatically displaces our imports. And we're hoping that as we go along, we will be seeing that green going up, and that means local capacity is displacing importation. So once Dangote refinery continue to ramp up production, once Port Harcourt refinery comes up, Warri refinery up, then we can see that green going up.
Having met the national requirements in the local production of aviation fuel, Ahmed said Nigeria is now poised to export the product.
And of course, in terms of aviation turbine Kero, we are almost 100% satisfied locally, and we're exporting now, because Dangote refinery production has been able to cover our requirement, and our national requirement for automotive aviation turbine is about 3 milliliters per day. and they're producing a lot more than that, so they're exporting.
The chief executive also pointed out that global trends, including the inconsistencies in U.S. President Trump's policies and downward trajectory of the crude oil markets, are impacting national revenue.